Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at a little bit of our page layout and the way that things set up on the page themselves. From here we can change the orientation of the paper itself from portrait up and down to landscape side to side. And it's a little bit easier to see this when we zoom out of the paper, back and forth, portrait to landscape. And that can serve a lot of different purposes, word walls, or anything that looks better laid out in the landscape side to side. In addition, here we also have our columns. Any text you have that you want to get broken down, if you want it to look like an ACT with 2 columns right here, I have some text already saved up here. I paste it in, it separates it nice and easily and makes it look, again, like the style of reading they're going to be looking at for those junior teachers that are prepping for the ACT. In addition, from here we can take a look at the way that we insert a text box. So I'm going to get rid of this. I'll come back up to the insert button. Under the insert button there's a whole variety of text box over here. A lot of these are already pre-made. I always like drawing my own text box. Relatively simple. It fills up the exact amount of space I want to fill up. Again, I'm using that text. If there's too much text, it will run off the bottom end here. So by highlighting this and getting rid, I'll be able to pull up some more text in there. Text boxes are great. You can draw them anywhere if you want to give the kids a clue on an assignment, or if you just want to add some text without really going through too much formatting. So again, we can come back up to our wrapping text if we have anything we want to send around this box itself, or if we want to put an image in there. So again, that's under Insert, Text Box right there. If you're like me and you like to see the spacing for the formatting itself, if we go over to View, we'll be able to take a look at the ruler itself here. This is going to help us by pulling the paper side to side. I can move some of the text in here off to the side if I want it to be spaced a little bit more. From there, I can play around with it. I can put my numbers in. I can put whatever I'd like to make it look the way I want it to look. And this can be done in a text box, or if I click outside of the text box, it'll be nice and easy. Again, I'll paste that text. I know it's a lot. It's already in my columns. If I don't want to go with the columns, just select all with a little control. From here, I added some new text. Again, I can Control A, pick all the text here. I can pull the bottom and move this over as far as I want. So the first sentence here will still stay the same, but I can space it out however I need. If I want to insert vocab boxes or anything along the left side, I can pull the whole text, and that way it'll start. I'll give myself an inch margin here. I can insert a text box right here. By just going to Insert, I got my text box. I draw it. I've already drawn my text box here. And from there, I can add anything I'd like. Questions on the side, key vocabulary terms, or simple reminders on how to get this done in the most efficient manner. I'm going to do one more thing that's going to be sort of a nice touch for a lot of these papers. If I go under Design, over here you'll see Watermark, and there's a bunch of different watermarks on here. Confidential, do not copy. You can edit these, adjust these. I like to do a custom watermark. I do this for my soccer rosters. I do this for certain assignments, quizzes. It just more or less gives a nice look to the image itself or to the document. So under here I go to Picture Watermark. I'm going to select my picture. I pulled up a couple of these already that are going to be in a folder that I've set aside here. So if I go to my documents, it's going to be under my Teacher Leader folder. And from here I can put in a presidential seal. I've used this one on certain government documents, and you can see it right here. It comes up in color. I found that the best ones are actually ones that are in black and white. So again, if I do a watermark, I'm going to go to a custom watermark. I have one set up here that is another black and white one. This is just a steam train. This is one that I've used for the Captains of Industry with Cornelius Vanderbilt. And down here in the background I've got the steam train. As a coach, I've used this on all of my rosters. So again, custom watermark, picture watermark, select my picture. I just go with an image of the bulldog itself. And then when you print, it's very light in the background, but it makes the picture look nice overall. So that's about the extent of what we're going to be doing when it comes to page layout. Thanks. Bye.